In my last video, we explored a middle-class neighborhood in Nouakchott, Mauritania to learn more about the Bidani, or white Mauritanian culture. The people were remarkably friendly and welcoming.
I love you,
great.
My brother's
But I know that is only half of the story. Today, we will see how the other side lives. Make sure to like and share the video. Subscribe to stay up to date with all my work. Mauritania is a difficult place to understand. My guides are taking me to the worst slum they know of, a place called Gazra, located on the outskirts of Nouakchott. But to my surprise, it looks the same as everywhere else in the country, with sturdy cement homes, local markets, and relatively good roads. My first clue that something is different here is the vast field of trash strewn across the desert sand. It is colorful and even beautiful in a way. Surprisingly, there is no smell. Yeah?
By the time he lives here, all this place was like this kind of housing, and we call it brak. It's made with wood. But now things start changing, people start building.
Oh, okay.
So, but by the years ago, it was very
Like these.
rough.
Yeah.
So you cannot go inside because there is sand in it. So we're gonna start here, go inside.
Okay, cool. Ça va?
Yeah?
Ça va? No, no, no.
No, it's not.
As soon as we leave the car, we come across a female resident. My guide tries to convince her to show us around this neighborhood, but that is easier said than done. I take the opportunity to set up my camera and install a muffler to block out some of this insane wind noise.
I wanted to ask her to take us in the city to do a tour for us.
Maybe ask her if we can compensate her for it.
She has work. Maybe we can take this boy.
Okay.
Okay. So I can help us and then after we can come.
Okay. At the time of independence, a whopping 90% of Mauritania's population was nomadic, perhaps the highest rate in the world at that time. They lived in tents and herded camels and goats across the Sahara Desert. During the 1970s and 80s, severe droughts caused people to flood into Mauritania's capital Nouakchott. Massive slums, generally known as El Gazra, began to spread all over the city. Initially, these homes were made from tents and wooden shacks called brak, which we can see here. But the brak are being phased out and replaced with more permanent accommodation made from cement blocks. Maybe that's enough on this side. There's no people here. Okay. On y va. Yeah. Okay. Combien gagne la personne ici par mois? How much? How do I say how much do people make here?
What kind of job? Because it depends.
I just mean like the average, like what's normal here.
For example,
Per day or per month? Per day. Okay. And how much do they rent these?
So down here, there's no renting.
Okay, they own.
Yeah,
The people earn 200 uguia, or about $5 per day, which will add up to $100 to $150 per month. However, seeing as they own their homes outright, this is likely enough to maintain a reasonably comfortable lifestyle given the context. This amount is significantly more than people might expect to make out in the rural areas where they might not own land, and farming would be almost impossible even if they did. Est-ce que le gouvernement ici, il a un plan pour améliorer cette... Most of the people here belong to the Haratin ethnic group, also known as Black Moors, who were formerly enslaved in this region. The word Haratin, or Hartani in the singular, roughly translates to freedmen or descendants of slaves. On the other hand, the Arabic word abid refers to people who are currently enslaved and carries a strong negative connotation.
but usually they don't include this area.
Okay, because it's unplanned, yeah. Where les gens ici, les personnes? You know, the houses are not bad. These are pretty normal cement houses. Yeah, the only thing they're missing is the road. But once they have a road, it's like a normal neighborhood, you know? Il y a un marché ici. Throughout my trip here, I noticed extensive use of skin bleach among the Haratin women.
So this is electricity. So people they just use this cable like to provide electricity. There is no insulation.
Salam alaikum. Some even wear masks of white cream similar to a practice seen in the Comoros Islands or Madagascar. I think this shows the disastrous psychological effects racial marginalization has had on the population here. Unfortunately, the kids like to be on the camera, but the old people are scared of it. Ask him, like, what people do for fun here, like, to relax.
They only when they want to do fun, they only go with the main city.
So is Setu ici? Setu? We turn around to leave, but this El Gazra has left me with more questions than answers. How did the people manage to build all these cement structures on their low incomes if there is no government help? Why are there presumably illegal electricity connections out in the open? Why are all the homes unfinished and lacking roofs? And most importantly, where are all the people? I wasn't able to get satisfactory answers from the local Mauritanian guide, so we ditch him and continue back to the main road. The wind muff on my camera seems to have actually made the wind noise worse. The only solution to this problem will be to get a new gimbal that can handle a larger shotgun mic. Okay, so like you experience a lot of American media.
Especially movies and sound.
All that time the camera was off. We come across a group of women dancing under a tent. It is unclear if they're friendly or not, so I turn the camera away. Is the lady talking to explaining?
Let's say you can come here.
يعانوا من كل شيء ما عندهم شيء المرأة ما عندها شيء تشتغل فيه نمرة منهم يشتغلوا فيهاش المرأة تملص بينكم ايه تكلمي لها يا قاعد بسم الله بعد انا جيت الجامعة قاعد الجامعة دور يشوفوا الكارتية الكارتية اللي راعيها مليتهم حال هذا هو ليش ما عليها راعيهم قاعدين نعود اسم خالد راعيهم حاصل نعود ما خالد شكله قاعد عندها.
It turns out they're not happy about their living conditions. They complain about having no electricity or running water.
No electricity, no good water, so living in hard conditions. That's their daily life.
Okay.
خارج اللاني شو هو الموجب ده بيسوي عنه وين الرجال رجال انا مشاوي لو تقول فاهم رجال انا زين كوري شو يوم تيجي كتاب فيك كوري
So, are they oh. Where's the drum? Where's the drum? No, the drum.
Oh, they use the bowl.
Oh, okay. So with the naming ceremony, what age do they do it? When the baby is first born?
Yeah, when the baby has to wait.
حد يعرف كلام ولف حد يعرف كلام بيضة يقول انتم الدور شنو انتم تابعين الايقانة ذاك ولي يلا كن انتم تعرف كلام فرنسي لا يعرف يلا كلام ولف لا تعرف كلام حسانية انتم ما قلت كاملكم ما تعرفوا حسانية سمح لا يقول لكم حدش
خلاص
انتم نحن ما نعرف
مشان خلاص هاي كارتيه
عنو اش
تصورونا عناش
عنو ادم مال
صوروا وادل في فيشين يوتيوب
يا قرشي يعني مالود معكم مش
مشان خلاص كما
The ceremony is like
مشان تروح خلاص
Okay.
born on Monday, and then it's next Monday.
Yeah. They're complaining about our language, that we don't speak Hassania.
انتم تابع الايقانة انتم ما تابعين واحدة من القناة
ما في شيء
Well, tell her we want to learn about the culture, the Mauritanian culture. Eventually, the conversation devolves. The women seem annoyed by my guide's low ability to speak Hassaniya Arabic. So, who chooses? Does she understand?
seen góor yi génn dem wuti xaalis indil leen man ñoom amul lu def fi nag réew bi dimbali leen
Daily life is the time like singing, dancing, and the men will be going to work and be providing.
Okay. The women tell us they don't work, which is normal in Islamic cultures. Instead, they spend their time singing, dancing, and drinking tea together under this tent while their husbands provide. These are the Muslim women ignorant Westerners call oppressed because they have to wear a hijab. Okay, maybe we can see their music, the way they play the drum.
ما حتى ما حتى ما أعرف حسانية حسانية ما يقدر انتوا ايه انتوا قبوا حد يعرف يلا يقبوا معاهم حد يعرف حسانية ويعرف ولا
They start arguing about language again, so to keep things on track, I ask to see how they celebrate the naming ceremony.
You want them to play?
Yeah. The drums.
wax leen ñu tëgg tuuti après ñu jox leen dara. waaw même bool bi sa baax
ورقة هو قول
صور والله ما ولا يعطي انت ورك والله والله يا رجل يعطي نفس الفرق
In Mauritania, the naming ceremony occurs on the 7th day after a child is born, and it often involves singing, dancing, and feasts. The baby's name is announced at this time, and usually its head is shaved, although in this case, that might not have been necessary. Naming ceremonies are practiced among the Moors as well as other ethnic groups in the region such as the Soninke, Fula, and Wolof. Some of the girls sneak up behind me and say sawa, which sounds like Swahili, but I can't figure out what it means. Huh? Parlez-vous français? Parlez-vous français? Sawa. Salam alaikum. No, I think we're good. We're good to go. I can see from the mess here that the party is almost over. But while the women are friendly enough, it is worth noting that we are not offered tea, which is interesting considering the supposed hospitality culture in this part of the world. It is time to take a graceful exit.
Okay, they asked me if you can give them something.
How much would be reasonable?
شنو؟
هاي الشيء عند الناس كم هي؟
ده لا ميل ابي
او الناس النقش يعدلون
والله حالس ما في حالس والله حالس
يا صورني يا صورني لا مو صالح.
They aren't happy with the amount, and the Sawa girl comes back. I decide to give them a little more, but when I opened my wallet, the kids went crazy. Sawa and Mian, what does that mean? Sawa. What is Sawa? With the children hot on my trail, I have to distract them with more money while I make my escape. Désolé. Mauritania is amazing, man. I've never had this much organic, spontaneous content in any other country. This is crazy. Funny people.
She said that for the Mauritanian food, someone explained her restaurant at the capital market, but we have to go early because it can finish a little early.
Okay. Well, back there at the tent, why were they upset that we weren't speaking Hassania?
They said that we should have been more like different languages, because there is a different language in here. So maybe we should have someone who's gonna be speaking Hassania.
But she speaks
Bambara.
Hassania.
Yeah, speak Hassania, but she's not the original Hassania.
Oh, they can tell from the way she speaks?
Yeah, from the way she speaks, they can know that she's not a native born Hassania.
He's not a Moor.
He's not a Moor.
Those people were Moors.
Yeah.
Are they the Haratin or the Hassania?
Haratin.
Haratin.
Yeah. Haratin, we call Haratin the Black Moors.
Yeah. But some of them were light, like the old lady was light. Is she considered Haratin or
Yeah, the Haratin
Hassania?
sometimes can be like little
light,
light,
a little mixed.
Little
Is
mixed.
she
Like
still
the Black
considered?
Americans.
Exactly,
Like Black
yeah.
Americans, they are a little
Yeah.
white, but you see the blackness in them.
But so the ones that are light, are they still Haratin or do they become Hassania?
They're still Haratin.
Okay, it's based on your parents.
Based on their parents and parents also, and the color of their skin. Like the original white Moors, they consider them as Haratin. They also themselves, they consider more themselves Haratin than white Moors.
Okay. Cool.
So we're gonna take this public transportation to be able to.
Okay. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. This country is just...
Yeah, it's very nice country. I love the country.
Yeah.
They are becoming more and more now.
Yeah.